Hi everyone. We are about to start Unit 7, and in Unit 7 we're going to be working with chemical equations. But before we do that, we really need to talk about the diatomic elements. So what are diatomic elements? They are elements that, when found in nature, exist as diatomic molecules. We talked about diatomic molecules quite a while ago, but diatomic molecules are simply molecules that are made of two atoms. Here are two examples of diatomic molecules. One is oxygen and the other is nitrogen. And in fact, right now you are breathing air, and in that air there is, well, it's mostly nitrogen. It's about 79% of the air is nitrogen, and about 20% or so is oxygen. But you're not breathing in atomic oxygen. You are breathing in diatomic molecules of oxygen. Here's the symbol, O2. This is a molecule of oxygen. And a molecule of oxygen would be two atoms of oxygen that are bound together covalently. Okay, so what you're breathing in right now are molecules of oxygen that are diatomic. You are also breathing in nitrogen, N2. So here would be one atom of nitrogen. Here's another atom of nitrogen. And here, just coloring it in. This would be diatomic nitrogen. Okay? All right, so what are the diatomic elements? Here are the diatomic elements: hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and fluorine. Their molecular formulas look like this. Here's hydrogen, diatomic, oxygen, diatomic, nitrogen, chlorine, bromine, fluorine, iodine. Okay? Now, I'm not big on memorization. This class was never really about a whole lot of memorizing stuff. But I do need you to memorize these diatomic elements. It's really important as we go forward in working with chemical equations, okay? But I have two ways that you can memorize this, and they're both really kind of corny. But I'm going to tell you, the first one is the one that I learned when I was in high school. And this is how I've memorized these. Okay, I call these the Hankel-Briff elements. Hankel-Briff: hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine. That is one way you can memorize this. Here's another way. All right, well, here is the periodic table, and I want to show you a region on this periodic table where these 7 elements can be found. All right, and I warned you, this is still pretty corny, but you can call these the happy 7 elements, okay? Happy because H is hydrogen, okay? And the 7 elements are here. Here's nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. It kind of looks like a 7, right? There it is, nitrogen to fluorine and then down to iodine. So the happy 7 is another way of memorizing the 7 diatomic elements. You can either think of them as Hankel-Briff or the happy 7. And if you don't like those two corny ways of memorizing this, you can just maybe come up with your own way of memorizing it. But bottom line, you have to know these. All right, thanks.